everybody. Welcome to what should actually be the finale of Heist 2. I know we said that last week, but then we got sidetracked. I think we got too afraid. We got too afraid of the librarian to do anything. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I think this is episode 8, right? Rav?
Yep.
All right. Well, would you like to give us the recap? Get us back up to speed.
Yeah. Before we do that, though, I just want to say everything I do in my games is pure nonsense. So I think it's really hilarious that you guys are really scared of like certain things that I do. So that's funny. Anyway, last time you guys had just freshly solved all the puzzles, and you had received the gifts from the Raw Angel, and you had entered the library. Inside the library, it was completely silent except for the stomps of a horrifying creature that you guys avoided for a while, but then found out he was kind of a cool dude who was willing to help you.
I think it's because you described him as a horrifying creature and named the token Horrifying Creature.
I don't know why you'd be so scared of him.
and he was like a 3x3, wasn't he? Like his token.
I just can't understand. I just don't understand. It's crazy. While you were there, after you met him, you were able to. Everybody kind of got a buff from a book. Some people got buffs that will stick around with them and have also cursed them. You guys also picked up a book called Emmeline's Enchantment, and she seems sweet. We'll see what happens with her later, I guess. And you guys also got information, not necessarily some information, but pretty much just some pictures meant to be scary of what is going to be the last fight. And then you guys were able to move on downstairs. Once you got here, you saw the beginning of the ceremony where they are going to be summoning this creature from the egg. You didn't just get to see the beginning, you got to see the actual summoning. Bathsheba used her buff she got from her book, which is also a curse, to do time stop, which allowed her to run down, grab the egg, and run back up and leave it with Saldana, and then run and hide in a corner. Saldana then summoned a bat who picked up the egg. When this all happened, all of the cultists screamed out, and they all turned and faced everybody in the group, even though they don't have eyes or anything like that. And Alda Arkin has came back to her normal self. She's lying on the ground, screaming, sounding like she's in pain right now. And that is where we're going to pick up. The last thing that happened was Saldana's. Is it a bat or a bird? I can't remember. A bat. Okay. Saldana's
you still
bat
haven't picked up on the Batman references. Of course, it's a bat.
Well, Robin's a bird. It could have still been a Batman reference.
They don't call him the bird family.
God. All right. So we're going to pick back up there, and we're actually going to start with it comes back to the beginning of the turn order. The first to go is going to be the cult fanatics.
Hey, hit me a sync real quick for the stream for the maps. Perfect. Thank you.
You good? All right. The first that's going to go are these cult fanatics here. One cult fanatic is going to run underneath here and run up the stairs. And it's going to cast hold person on Saldana.
Right.
And so hold person, that's wisdom, correct?
Yeah. Not that it's going to do anything anyways. I'm not the one that has the egg anymore.
I know, but hold person doesn't work on a bat. Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw. So go ahead and get me one of those.
I can attempt. Okay, come on. Wisdom save. Roll.
Oh, nice. You save, so you're not held down at all. This
Don't you?
cultist, however, is going to run in the opposite direction and up the stairs, and it's going to cast Hold Person on Agent BWL. I also need a Wisdom saving throw.
I bet he does it with advantage. Oh no, he made it.
Oh,
no, he didn't.
Oof. All right, so you are now paralyzed, so you're held to the ground. You can make a Wisdom saving throw at the end of each of your turns to try to get out of it. Then we're going to try to move back this way just a bit. There is a fanatic right here, and they're going to cast. They're going to cast Command on Seldana, and they're going to tell her to flee. So you'll need to do a Wisdom saving throw.
cool. I'm so popular today.
Oh, you succeed.
Ooh.
So nothing happens. All right, nice. All right. That is all of the fanatics. Right. Yep, that's all the fanatics. Then next is going to be the cultists. So instead of roll for every single cultist, we're going to say this one here is going to try to hit the bat with the scimitar. It's got a 13. What's the bat's AC?
Let me take a look. Oh, it just kicked me out. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. Blech. Okay. I just got
It is 13.
Okay. Great.
Nice. All right. Cool. So this cultist miss. He'll have to come up here next to it to do that. This cultist is currently having to buy Agent BWL again, which will let you do your saving throw. It's going to be an 18, so it's going to hit you, right?
Yeah, but since I'm held, it will also have like advantage.
It doesn't matter. It still hits you. You're going to take 5 damage, but you also get to do your Wisdom saving throw. You are still held down. All of these cultists are all running in to assist all the Arkan. She is screaming in pain and writhing on the ground. None of them are going to be attacking you. These cultists are going to be trying to run up this way to try to get up higher. These cultists are coming down this way. This cultist.
There's so many cultists.
This cultist is going to attack BWL. It's going to hit. It's going to deal 4 damage. and then you're going to get to do your wisdom saving throw again.
$17.
Okay, so this time you save. You're able to get up. That's going to bring us around to Bathsheba's turn, but Bathsheba, you get skipped. You're going to be skipped 3 times. Then it comes to Garth.
Okay. I am going to. So I see that. Not Bathsheba. Saldana has the egg.
No,
the
bat
bat
does.
has the egg.
Well, okay, right, sure. Saldana gave the egg to the bat.
Close enough.
I see that we have it, I guess is what I'm getting at.
Right.
And the cultists still seem, at least those still seemed intent on helping the lady. So I'm going to turn around and kind of look over the edge, and I'm just going to start whispering a little bit. In her head, she will hear the dissonant whisper, "Honey, I hate to break this to you, but I think you looked a little bit better as a big old, demonic thing. I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from her. I will cast Dissonant Whispers."
Oof. She got 3.
Ugh. Okay, well,
I guess she loses that one.
she loses that one. The DC's 13, but I rolled 5 damage on 3d6.
Okay.
So,
what's the debuff it gives her?
she must immediately use a reaction, if available, to move as far away from me as she can, using the safest route, which also I was hoping would get her out of the runes.
Six. So she was able to. She ran to there, and she took 4 points. You said
Ooh, 5.
5 points. Okay.
Don't you take my
I'm
1
sorry.
damage away. That was a whole D6 roll you tried to take away from me.
I'm so sorry. Next up, it's her turn. Alda Arca's turn. She runs up the stairs, and she is going to cast. She is going to cast darkness on this area right through here.
Ain't so good.
So how wide is darkness?
This would be a really great. Never mind. I'll let it go.
It's a 15-foot diameter. So this is only on top here, and it's going to be covering. It's going to be centered right here. So it's going to go out to here. Can you draw a circle on here? Can you guys see what I'm drawing?
I saw you paying. I don't see you drawing
Yeah, I
anything.
don't see it draw.
Well, it covers an area that's kind of circular around.
It'll
here.
hit all of us, right? There at the south.
Except for Nick. It covers everybody in this area except for Nick.
Okay.
Is darkness a concentration spell?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's not. I lied. It's never mind. I lied again. It is.
Yeah.
And then that's going to be the end of her turn. And that brings us to Saldana.
Cool. I am foregoing actions because I believe if I do, I can give my bat the opportunity to GTFO. Because the bat has the container that has the egg in it, so the egg is now in stasis. Um,
Hmm.
so and the bat has a special little perk about him where he does not provoke an attack of opportunity when he flies out of
Ooh.
the enemy's reach, which is why I gave him the egg. Ah, so, my little bat friend, I don't know if I can move him. I thought he was farther than that. I thought he was already kind of halfway out at the end of last episode. I just am remembering now. I'm gonna
We can
fly
let him.
him.
We can let him move because I think you are right about that. What is
Yeah,
his movement?
60 feet. So I think he flew
60.
60 feet away from me on the first round, and he's got to make it 60 more feet towards the door. I don't think I can get him to dash. I think he can only move 60 feet.
So that's about as far as he gets with double 60 feet.
Okay.
Is to here.
Excellent. Far enough away
He's a
from
familiar,
anybody.
right?
Yeah. Kinda, yeah, basically.
I think they can take like those kind of. I don't know. Maybe it's just the help action they can take. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to read. It doesn't say anything. The beast acts during your turn. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes is the dodge action unless you take a bonus action to command it to take an action in its stat block. Oh, so I guess an action
Yeah,
could be to dash.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm just
you just
gonna
eat your bonus action.
yeah, I'm gonna eat my bonus action and he's to get him another is the dash speed, so I guess twice, right? So another 60.
That should help.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's far enough away. I don't think anybody can get to him, and I think he's also far enough away from any spells being able to cast on him because he's up on that second level. So as long as we can kick some butt, take some names, I think this bat's getting out on the next turn.
As long as nothing can get him. Because the downside is if something could somehow manage to get him, he's also very far from us now. So
It's fine. Everybody's close enough to us where we can hit. So I guess I still have an action then, right? I'm gonna, I guess, stab this jerk that's right next to me then. The cultist.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for the hit then.
well, we're in darkness, aren't we?
Yes, so it'll be at disadvantage.
Oh, that did not work. Sorry. Hang on, I'll roll it again because I didn't do it right. So we'll take whatever one is the lower one. So 20 or 21. Okay, so does 20
Oh
hit?
no. So this cultist dies.
Yes. Bye, bitch. Cool. Yeah. I think that's all I can do now.
Well, you better not be able to do anything else. God. All right. BWL.
Okay, so I want to start by doing sleep, and I'm going to sleep the two cultists that are, well, first directly in front of me, but let's go ahead and cast.
It's
Do I need to roll
5d8.
5d8?
Yeah,
Okay.
5d8. Unless you upcast it, which I don't think you. Oh, you could. No, you can't. Never mind.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh no, that's
Ooh,
a good
nice.
roll.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So both cultists go to sleep.
Okay, the way I
Um,
understood this and read it was that the enemies that I cast have
Yeah.
to be within like 20 feet.
Yeah. So
So
both of the cultists nearby go to sleep, and This cult fanatic at the top of the stairs goes to sleep.
Okay.
All three of them go to sleep.
I wouldn't be able to get Arkin in the sleep.
No. Nope. Her
Okay.
health is too
Could
high.
I come by and hit her with like a I'm a little still confused about rogue on things. So I was thinking like I would have a bonus action that I could still go by and hit her with like my offhand, which is like my sneak attack.
So you wouldn't have sneak attack, but you could come by and hit her with your offhand. Yes,
Okay.
you can do that.
Let's try to do that to see if I can break the darkness. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, you're not going to add your ability modifier to the damage, though. So go ahead and you can roll for the hit.
Like, is it considered a sneak attack?
No.
So is it my +1 dagger then?
Yes, it can be your +1 dagger, but it doesn't
Okay.
matter. You still did not hit. Wait, what?
Well,
You just rolled
that
damage.
Yeah, that was the damage.
You need to roll for the hit.
I'm not sure if this is just the damage again or not.
You
Okay,
rolled
there
it
we go.
disadvantage, so you
I don't know
rolled it
what to use.
advantage.
I think he rolled disadvantage.
You rolled it advantage, and you got the 18. So your actual damage is going to be 2 because you don't get your bonus for it.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine. So it hit successfully. I did 2 damage.
Yep.
Did she lose darkness?
Oh. No, she does not.
Okay. I have a hard time still navigating around here. I think 30 is my maximum speed. So, I think that's really all I can do.
I'd say if you try to move away from her, you're going to get a opportunity attack from her. Actually, no, they were all asleep. Never mind. I lied. Ignore me.
Yep. So that's it.
And then it's going to come to Nick. I think I actually skipped Nick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't sure or not.
Yeah,
okay.
You were supposed to have gone before VWL. Sorry about that.
It's okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast. I have 120 range with Chill Touch, so I'm gonna try to cast that on her.
Okay.
And then, depending on whether or not it successfully hits, there's something else I'm gonna do.
That's a saving throw, right?
I don't know. I just have a plus. It's just a cantrip spell.
Roll it in. I think it is. Roll it in the in alchemy, and it'll give you the save DC if there is one.
Okay.
And if there's not, it'll just roll it. So.
No, it's a ranged spell. It's a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
So never mind.
Do you just want me to roll attack then?
Yep.
Well, I'll have to do an alchemy either way. Do I hit cast to just make it go?
Yep, that'll work. Yeah, if you just hit cast, it'll go ahead and do the damage for you too. Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to hit her. Dealing 6 damage.
Is she still up?
Oh, yeah, she's definitely still up.
Okay, well then I want to, what I can do is I can spend 2 of my sorcery points to cast Chill Touch again as a bonus action.
Okay.
Because it's called Quicken spell.
Yep.
So I'm going to do that again on her. Yep.
For Quicken spell, since you cast Chill Touch, you can actually cast one of your leveled spells as well.
I don't have any leveled attack spells.
Oh.
It's all like heist shit. It's all suggestion and repair and all that shit. So
stuff that would have been great for heist number 1.
Yeah, I know, that's what I based it on. When I built Nick, I watched that and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, but I'll roll again and see if I can hit her again.
Hey, look at that. All the Arkin is now bloodied. But she is also, since she's bloodied, she's going to take a legendary action.
There is also a function where it may affect me. My either my curse or my book, I take half damage. I get half the health. And when I do damage, I get half health back and roll 1d4 for necrotic damage. So I'll get 6. I'm at full health, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh,
but I need to roll a
almost forgot about
d4.
that.
I need to do a d4 to see what damage I get.
Mm-hmm.
Does darkness disappear on her since it was an attack?
I'm sorry?
Does she drop darkness?
Yes. No, she does not. She's still got it up.
For both attacks?
Yep. Oh,
Yeah, she got to roll twice.
Yes, for both attacks.
Fuck. Okay, I tried. Sorry, let me roll it. I'm trying to find it. I'm having a little trouble with finding. I need to find a d4. Okay, hang on. No, I don't want to roll 2. No! I'm sorry. I'm having trouble with...
No worries.
Okay. Okay, I take 3 damage.
You take 3?
Yeah, because that was my d4 for necrotic damage.
Oh, okay. So, Alda Arkin, now that she's bloodied, she's going to be taking a legendary action where she is going to run down this way.
Do I get an
How
opportunity
far
to
can
attack
she
on her?
run? Huh?
Do I get an opportunity attack on her?
Yeah. Yeah, you do, actually.
Is that just a regular +1 dagger attack thing?
It'll be, yeah. I'll go ahead and counter steps while you're doing this.
$18 to hit, 7 damage.
Seven damage?
Yep. Does darkness fall?
Nope.
She is concentrating.
Yeah, she's really in on that.
Let's see if she can hit this bat. She got anything that can aim for it?
Fucking bet. She's so far away.
I know. I don't think she has anything. I'm just looking.
Let's hope not.
How far is that?
I don't know. I have to count it up.
Does the bat count as magic?
No, it's an actual physical. Well, hang on.
Right, because
I magically summon him, but he's a primal beast. Primal markings indicate its supernatural origins, but it's a normal guy. It's a normal animal. It just has markings indicating that it's mine.
Right, so the spell summoned it, but it's not magical. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. All right, well, that's not going to work.
Trying to cast this spell, bitch.
All right. Yeah, she was gonna. That's what she was gonna try to do with the spell, but that ain't working. All right. And then that brings us around to everyone's favorite, the terrifying figure from the library.
Such a cool dude.
Has arrived.
Oh, damn it! Rude of him.
Even though he was friendly, he's not on your side. He's going to
pay our library fees.
Feels like it's cheating.
He's going to attack the bat.
Oh,
we wanted this game to be over, right?
Well, if you're going to be taking the egg out, you're going to make it all the way back out.
Yeah. Great. Let me pull him up.
So he's going to swing at the bat with his tentacles. Is a 15 hit the bat?
15 does hit the bat.
All right, so it's going to deal 6 damage, 6 bludgeon damage.
All right, that's fine. Bat's still up.
Okay. He's going to attack with another tentacle. He's going to miss this one. Damn, dog. All right.
No, it's a bat.
This
Oh.
bat's on it. All right. Then we're back around to the cultist fanatics. We've got this one who's going to run 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Probably still not close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, not close enough to do anything. This one's asleep. Is there a saving throw to be unasleep? How does that work? I can't remember.
Yes. Constitution saving
Let
throw,
me
I think?
look real quick.
Or is it? Wait, I may think it's something else.
I don't think so.
Let's
It's
see.
just a number of turns.
Has to take damage,
Oh.
be slapped awake.
It's
Okay.
only
Yep.
to the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Until the
Okay.
end of its next turn, at which point...
Okay.
Oh, no, there it is. At which point it must repeat the save. Yeah, so it makes the
Yeah.
save at the end of every turn.
Wait, this for sleep?
I don't see anything about a save here.
No, there's no save for sleep. You have to be slapped awake or take damage to wake up.
I mean, I'm reading the newer version. It says...
Oh,
Wisdom...
mine's
Hold
the
on.
legacy version. How am I not seeing the new version?
I don't know. It's just sleep, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
sleep.
realize they changed it. Yeah, because you don't do the roll anymore. It's a wisdom saving throw in the new one.
Oh, see.
Oh, you
I
don't
haven't
roll for the damage, or you don't roll for
Uh-uh.
like how much life.
No, so
Well,
I'll read it.
let's do it the old way for now. And they have to either be slapped or take damage to wake up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say I was waiting until we either leveled or the end of this Haas before I changed BWL to that because
I
it
didn't
wasn't-
realize that one changed so much. I just
me
pulled up the
neither.
new one. I didn't realize that they like completely reworked sleep.
That's
Wow.
wild. How do you feel
Um,
about the new rules? Put it in the comments.
This cultist fanatic right here is going to where'd they go? They're going to do inflict wounds on Seldana.
Ooh.
Bitches. Only bitches.
Isn't she in
inflict wounds.
darkness?
Yeah, so it's going to be at disadvantage for
Disadvantage.
the
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
their melee spell hit is.
I'd be lying if I'd
That's
said I didn't
cool.
expect them to have some kind of true sight or something because they don't have eyes, but they can still
So
see.
it's a 19. I'm going to assume they hit you.
Yeah.
And you're going to take 3d10.
Oof.
Oh, do I even have a d10? Because there's 8. 18 necrotic damage.
Well, that's
not
not good.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I did this wrong. It's supposed to be in melee, and it's supposed to be against each creature I can reach. So it's also going to be hitting. Actually, instead of going to Seldana, I'm going to hit Garth and Nick.
Did we both take 18 damage?
Yep.
Oh God.
Well, that's...
Unless, am I supposed to do different damage for those?
What spell are you doing again?
Am I supposed to roll damage twice for each hit, or does 18 for both of you work, or how does that work?
I think you roll against the... What spell is this again?
Inflict wounds. It says make a melee spell attack against each creature you can reach.
I think
You know
have
what?
to make...
Let me
I
just
think you make
redo
separate ones.
Let me just redo the spell attacks. So this is for Garth. It's a disadvantage.
They changed this one too.
So it's going to hit. Or what's your AC?
Mine is...
Well, it's a 17.
13, yeah.
Okay. So it's going to hit. You're going to take 7 plus 6 is 13.
Ooh.
You're going to take 15 damage. And then Nick, I think it's going to miss you. That's a 10.
Yeah, mine's 15.
Okay.
So you're doing the legacy version, right?
Apparently,
Yeah, man, this is weird. They changed this one too because the new inflict wounds is a Constitution saving throw. The
What?
old inflict wounds is a. I still think it's just one target though. It says make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. At
oh,
least on,
you're right. I'm sorry. I'm full of shit.
you missed
can't
her.
read,
You missed
apparently.
Nick anyway.
Yeah, I missed Nick anyway. I'm sorry. I'm full of shit. But then in that case, I would have hit Seldana. No, I would have.
Ouch. Maybe
Change your
because
name
it's
twice.
dark, they thought they were going after Saldana and grabbed Garth instead.
Both have the same haircut.
That brings us to the cultists. They're pretty much all going to start running this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12.
This is
This is
interesting.
going to try to hit Seldana.
Seeing the new spell because the new version they lowered it to 2d10 also.
That's going to be a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
And this is going to be. Yeah, I did. 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then they're still asleep.
Was somebody
Okay.
gonna do a spell to make everybody not chase us out?
All right, Bathsheba, that's your second turn. Garth.
Yeah. Got something in melee with me now. Don't feel like punching it.
She's still in range for the darkness.
I want to get out of this. Okay. So I'm surrounded by darkness. Someone just came up and did something to me.
She is actually too far away for the darkness now, technically. I was the only one, the cultists were the only one that got disadvantaged since she's been that far. So
I don't think
you
the
guys are
darkness
good.
moves, does it?
Huh?
It doesn't move, right? She casts it, and then she just
Yeah, but she has to once she moves outside of the range of it, she can't maintain concentration on it, right? Am I wrong about this?
I didn't.
I mean, I think you're right, but that's kind of how I
Once
understood,
it says its range is 60
stuff.
feet, and I always thought once you moved outside of that 60 feet, you can't maintain the concentration.
I don't think so.
I think that's just for casting. I hate to say it. Like, I think that's just how far you can cast it away from your body.
All right, then.
I mean, if you want to drop it for us, that's cool, but I don't.
Nope, it's still there. Go ahead, it's your turn, Garth.
Well, now you got me curious. I've never looked up this many rules when playing. It's the new rules. It's the new stuff. Okay. Man, I wish I had more melee stuff. Yeah.
Vicious mockery, it only stinks.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do at the moment.
You got any AoE and do all those cultists on the bottom floor?
I can't see them though.
Oh, because you're in darkness.
Yeah, I could try to stumble out of the darkness. I know someone's right up next to me, so I don't know if I want to risk the opportunity attack. So yeah, I guess.
I am, you probably already noticed, I am playing all the cultists as minions, so they only have 1 life. If you hit them, they die.
Oh.
If they fail to save, they die.
But the cultist next to me is a different minion.
Yes, that's
he might
a
have
cult fanatic. He's a little stronger. He's not
2
one
HP.
He's
health.
one that's not missing his ears and eyes, which is why he could hear me when I did suggestion.
Ah, all right. So he came up and he felt. So I know he's right there. So Garth's just kind of look around in the darkness, not being able to see anything, but he has a decent idea of where the guy is. So he's just gonna look around and say, "Ah, that's a big mistake, man. That's all right, honey. You didn't know any better." And then that'll be his vicious mockery. And so I'll cast vicious
Bless your
mockery.
heart.
You're casting it on this the one right in front of you.
Yeah.
Didn't your mama
Okay.
teach you any manners?
2 damage. DC save 13.
It's wisdom, right? Oh, he
Yes.
fails. And 2 damage.
Yeah.
All right. And okay. What was the debuff again? I asked this last
yeah.
time.
So he takes 1d6 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. So we're in
Okay.
darkness. So, and then I will just start to stumble forward, and then end up bumping into Saldana.
Ah. All right. Next is all the Arkan's turn. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Be close enough now to do anything. I believe maybe. Not really. She's kind of got crappy spells.
About 55 feet.
Yeah, but her spells don't really do much.
Good. That's the whole point of me using the bat.
She is going to cast Mage Hand, and she's going to just kind of go up and slap at the bat a little bit.
You can't. I don't think you can attack with Mage Hand.
I
don't
You're
think-
right. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
It can only go 30 feet, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to even deal with that anyway. I was just wanting it to be annoying. Let's see. I guess she can just run further.
She just does this with Mage Hand.
So she's right there now. But that's the end of her turn. Saldana.
The bat's out. 120 feet, I guess. Get it out. 'cause, yeah.
Okay, so the bat is going to be moving into.
The chamber where we found the rock angel.
Yeah, and there's a
Cool.
freaking hole in the ceiling, so we can get right out.
Oh, yeah.
Have him dash.
You're right.
Let's see. There we go.
Oop.
So the bat.
Resync me.
Hold on, I'm making a bat first, and then I'll resync you. I wasn't ready for this. There we go. All right, so the bat moved. Oh, these characters aren't here. Ignore them.
Yeah.
It moved 120, right?
Yeah. So, how close was it to the door in the first place?
It's 5, 10, 15.
For some reason, I can't make those hide. So there's
I think it's 60 feet to the door and that goes into the cave. And then you're left with 60 feet again to move out of the ceiling.
Yep.
Let's see. You moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares before you left. And then Oh my lord. And then we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you can do double that, right?
Yep.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And the hole in the ceiling is about here.
So it'll get out next turn.
Okay. So next turn it'll be out.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. All right. So you want to put us back on the battle map? And resync.
Thanks.
So right.
Yep.
Where is the darkness? Where does the darkness end?
I want to attack the darkness.
Right.
The darkness is like, let's see, it would end like right here. Do you see what the
Okay.
center of that is?
Yeah.
Or here. Or here.
Okay. I guess I gotta stab this guy in front of me. So I'm gonna do that. And
All right.
it's a disadvantage because I am in the darkness. I remembered to do it this time. Oof. Does 13 hit this cultist?
Yes, it does.
All right, 5 damage. He's dead.
And he's dead.
And then I'm gonna
Blah.
move because I don't have any more people around me. I'm gonna move 35 feet towards the door. Oops. 30, 35, right here. I guess is where I'm gonna move.
Nick,
And I'm out of the darkness now.
Yeah.
you're next.
Oh, hang on. God, it's moving so fast because I don't have to attack anybody. Okay, I'm just for the sake of Garth, I'm gonna stab this cult fanatic next to me.
That would be
Alright.
helpful.
Go ahead and roll for the hit.
I would like to run, please. And also, I don't think I can take another one of those hits.
15 and then 3 damage.
It's going to hit. It is now bloodied.
Okay. And then I get half rounding up or half rounding down for health back.
Rounding down. Always round down.
For health. Okay. So I'm going to get 1 health back, and then I've got to roll a d4 to see what damage I take.
Mm.
Hang on. Shit. Sorry. So I'm just going to take 1 point of damage, basically. Okay, and then I'm going to use my bonus action. Where does the darkness end? Does it end right about where that yellow light is in?
About here.
No, on the other end.
About right here. Yeah.
I'm gonna teleport straight forward, using my face step to be right next to that light, basically.
Okay.
Can I move my character?
You should be able to.
Okay, so that's 30.
Yeah, you
and
should
then
be.
for my movement, I'm gonna move another 10, 20, 30. I'm gonna move right there to be around Saldana.
All right. Awesome. That brings us to BWL.
Yeah, I was sitting here trying to do the math and things. I don't think I can, even if I dashed, like, I can't really get close enough to do anything to older Alkin. So I think I'm going to come around this way. And that's my max move speed. And then I'm going to, I think we're going to do sleep again and try to cast it on the like sort of the center here. I don't know if I can ping. I don't think I can ping. But I'm going to try to put all the cultists asleep that are on the bottom floor. Well, all the ones in the V here, the 5 here.
It's only going to be a 5-foot radius sphere. So, it's going to hit them all.
Maybe
It's
we're
going to hit.
looking at different things since there is a difference now. But what I looked at was like I can cast it 90 feet, and then it does 20 feet around it to any creature that is where I casted it from. Like I can be 90 feet away and cast it to wherever I want, and anything 20 feet.
Okay, so you're using the old version then. Roll your 5d8 then.
Feel like they nerfed sleep a little.
They did. I don't care for it.
Yeah, down from 20 feet down to 5 feet.
All of the ones here are asleep. Those are asleep. And then this one here is asleep now too.
Yeah, so the 3 up here at the top, and at least the 5 in the bottom.
No. These 7 here at the bottom are all asleep, and this one here at the top is asleep.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take that.
Did the others succeed on their roll?
The old version, it just does whoever's closest to you, and it counts down on how much life is left.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I lied. This one is not asleep. It's just the 7 down here at the bottom.
Well, so if we're looking at the old version, the ones that I put asleep before, I assume would still be.
They're awake. No, they're awake.
Who woke them up?
Why are they awake?
They didn't take any damage.
No, they're still asleep. You're right. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
You're doing that a lot tonight.
Well, that's fine. I was just trying to clarify,
Lying
make
to us.
sure. But yeah. So I did my move, did my action. Can I hide? No, I don't think I have that as a bonus action yet. Okay, that's my turn.
No.
As a rogue, you can hide. That's a bonus action.
Not at my level, I don't think.
At level 3, I thought you get your ability
I'm a
to
level 2 rogue and a level 1 wizard.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. It's confusing for me too.
This is the horrifying monster's turn. You can hear all the Arcane screaming, "Hurry, you fool! Go get him!" And so he runs out and leaves. He's moving to go try to catch the bat. It comes back around to these cult fanatics. This cult fanatic, he just kind of turns and he's going to run away from Garth. So Garth, you'll get a opportunity to attack.
Sweet. I'm assuming with disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, let me roll it in the right place. Hold on. I don't have the action set up for that. Let me just roll. I will roll a... It's +4, so I'll roll a d20 with disadvantage. Just add 4 to this. 19.
Okay, gonna hit. What's the damage?
Okay, 1d4 plus 2. 4.
All right. This one's bloody, but he's going to run all the way down here to the bottom, and he's going to stand in the middle of them, and he is going to take his dagger, and he's just going to stab each of them while they're asleep. And he's going to pull up this blood magic where you see this blood float up in the air and like kind of just all come up in these trails and pour right into his mouth while he kind of just opens his mouth and screams. So all of these guys are gone.
Brutal.
Yeah, brutal.
Oh, I said frugal, and I was like, kind of, yeah.
You know, now that you think about
You
it.
know, don't let anything go to waste.
But this cult fanatic has just healed himself to full.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, what an
Jeez.
Um, this cult fanatic is asleep. This cult fanatic is still going to try to run forward. And then that's all of their turns. That cult is asleep. Cult is asleep. Cult is asleep. Asleep, asleep. You've got like all of these dudes asleep. So they're all going to be running. All the Arkans screaming at them.
It's hard to find good help these days.
ass.
She's pissed. She's talking about how she had to watch what was it that Dandelion did? Like that interpretive dance earlier or something like that.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Gather around, everybody! I'm going to show you
Live art.
live art of religious magic or something."
Of all things to happen tonight, I had to see live art. Hurry!
To
Get that back!
clarify, will the next time around to Bathsheba, will she be awake?
Yes. Bathsheba will be alive this time. Actually, it's Bathsheba's turn. Someone needs to get out here and start killing some people.
Please fuck up that guy down there. Please go fuck him up.
I will be right back.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bathsheba
Because
being
Nick cannot take 18 damage. He will die if he takes the level of damage from that guy.
I think Alda Arkin is bloodied.
Primary. Yeah, that's where I'm trying. I may next turn. I can move 30, but chill touch is 120. I may get just close enough to attack her if I run straight forward.
Well,
yeah,
now that the bat's out and I don't have to make him dash anymore.
Well,
I can cast Hunter's
until
Mark.
he's confirmed out, I was like, that tentacle guy can teleport. So
Yeah.
I don't know how far he can teleport. So, but nothing can happen if the host is dead. So I want to kill her.
Yeah.
So do I need to go for the tentacle guy?
No, this guy down in the center, like you're really, tentacle guy's literally out of the room, like on the other side of the room. I just would like you to take out that guy on the floor in the red robe because he just healed himself back to full strength and he can do like 18 damage in one go. So everybody else can worry about doing long range stuff and running to the other end of the room.
Should I rage about it?
Yes.
oh, of course.
And then just jump
Always
down and whip
rage
his
about it.
ass.
Oh, remember when you rage, you get to roll.
Plus D6.
Not only that, but she gets to roll the D8 for wild magic.
Woo!
Okay, so what do I roll?
So on your actions, sis, down towards the bottom, you can see something called Wild Surge.
Actions, it's just got... Great. Oh, you're talking about on the other one.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm talking about D&D Beyond.
So many systems.
Yeah.
I almost rolled mine in D&D Beyond. I didn't even bother making an action for the dagger because I didn't plan on using it. I'm doing that now, though.
I got a 6.
All right. You rolled a 6. That means until your rage ends, you're surrounded by multicolored protective lights, and you get +1 bonus to your AC. And anyone within 10 feet of you also gains the same bonus. Cool.
Cool.
And you get to keep that while you're raging. So you're raging now. You wanna run down there?
Yeah, I'm going to the guy with the robe.
You
All right, go ahead and
might
drag
be
your
able to
character on down there.
jump. I don't know, but
Yeah, I
Uh,
think she can jump, like, 'cause she's pretty tough.
Yeah, that'd be badass. I think you can make it without jumping, but you should jump.
Yeah, so I'm jumping. And
Go ahead and drag your character out there.
where am I dragging it? Well, you
Uh,
go ahead and drag it for me. And I am going to go ahead and hit Great Axe.
Yep.
Okay, so 25 on
Damn.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's definitely going to hit. So let's see what that damage is.
our star player's been asleep for three turns.
Oh
It's
shit.
none.
So hitting it for 9 damage.
Plus, is it +6 since she's raging?
Is it +6 or is it plus a d6?
Oh, I don't know.
I got 6 for whatever I rolled earlier.
It's +2. It's +2
Oh,
to all
well,
that.
damn.
So she's gonna get 11 altogether. That's still pretty wild.
Okay, I thought I was losing my mind. I missed where she was rolling in a D&D Beyond, and like everyone was reacting. I'm like, "What are we talking about?"
I was doing the same. I
happening.
was like rolling up and down on
too.
the journal here, and I was like, "Well, I'm not seeing anything."
Here, I'm sitting here like, "Oh no, am I losing alchemy? What's going on?"
My internet's been in and
all
out,
right.
so I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Garth, it's your turn.
All right, I don't know what's going on down there. I feel
There's
the
so many
guys
people asleep.
near me.
Everyone on your end's asleep.
Yeah, but I'm in total darkness. I have no idea what's going on. So I'm just gonna. I feel the guy's gone. So I'm just gonna start stumbling forward. So I'll move my 30 feet. So that'll take me to about there. I assume I'm out of the
You're out
darkness
of
now.
darkness now.
I guess I imagine I come out of the darkness, kind of run into Saldana, and then just like, oh, excuse me, and get around her. Taking a quick look. Let's see.
Is it 5 feet per square?
Yes.
Okay.
So I can move
I just thought
30.
I thought he moved further. Okay.
I used
Maybe
the so I but because it doesn't line up with the grid that much, I just measured out 30 and moved. There's like 2 grids.
Yeah, no, the measurement is definitely the grid of alchemy does not match up with the grid of my map. Turn off you should turn off the alchemy grid and look at the map grid.
Well, I think
so. Maybe I moved too much then. Hold on.
Yeah, you move like twice as far as you should be able to.
I thought it was I was thinking I'm not moving far enough at all if like that.
You should be able to move right there.
Sorry to burst everybody's bubble, but I was I should be teleporting a lot farther if I had teleported forward.
I just used the little measurement tool and then went out. Okay, so yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So then I can move it again. So I'll dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yeah, I could have gotten right there with a dash. So that was my plan all along, you all.
Great.
Yeah, that's all I can do. Can I see? Let's see. With the darkness, can I see Bathsheba?
I got glowy lights on.
She does have glowy lights around her, actually.
Yeah, she does, and you can see her because you can kind of see she's down low, down below, and you can kind of see down like there's like that kind of bridge, and you can kind of see under the bridge and see right down to her.
Okay, so I will give Bathsheba bardic inspiration, and that'll be my turn.
It's all the Arkan's turn, and she is going to use one of her legendary actions, and she is going to. How far does Misty Step go?
30 feet.
30 feet. That's it. Lame.
It's just like phase step. It's not very far. I mean, double check, but I'm fairly certain it's only 30 feet.
I think you're right.
Yes, come closer, bitch.
So she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That's as far as she can. Lame. Okay.
You made a really
Great.
long map.
Yep. So she
Yeah.
You really
she
did.
ran that far. Well, I'm learning all kinds of new things with this one too, aren't I? So Donna.
Great. So let's start with Bat Boy. Can he just get out?
Yeah. He's gone.
In just the 60 feet, right? Because I need to know if I have my bonus action.
Yeah, he is outside now.
Okay, good. Then he's out of the combat range and he's good to go.
He is gone. He's flying.
Excellent.
Is he intelligent enough to know where to take it?
Yes, so that's part of it. He has a mystical connection to me. So he is going to do whatever, as long as he exists in the world now that I have summoned him. He is going to do what I tell him to do, and I don't have to like tell it to him. So, yeah.
So what did you tell him to do? Just get out of
find Dolly.
here?
Yeah, find
Find
Dolly.
Dolly? Okay.
Yeah, because I know she's coming. She's either already there or she's on her way. So the bat will not have to fly very far to find her.
Okay.
And it's going to be very obvious what the bat is going to need from Dolly because he has the egg. So
Okay.
he's got the chamber. All right. So you mentioned Alda Arkin is bloodied, correct?
Yes.
And now she is closer to me. Also correct. Okay, come on. I'm having issues with my map. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me
There we go.
sync.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So 10, 15, 20, 30,
She's pissed.
65, 70, 75,
Good.
80, 85, 90. So I'm going to move up. I'm probably going to move up next to Garth just so I can be closer. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on Alder Arkin.
Okay.
It's now super cool like that. So now I let me read it exactly because it's the new one, so I can make sure we are good to go. What the heck just happened? Give me a second. All right. You magically mark one creature you see within range as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 force damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack roll. You also have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or survival check you make to find it. Target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends. You can take a bonus action to move the mark. Okay. So I am going to do an extra, if I can hit her, I'm going to do an extra 1d6 damage, force damage on her. So I am going to try to hit her with my crossbow.
All right. Go ahead and roll for the hit.
No longer in darkness, so I should be good. Oh, come on. 10 doesn't hit her.
So that's going to miss.
Boo.
I will say, remember, you've got your bag of rerolls.
Oh, that's right. I have not used a single one of those. So I am going to re-roll that. Because I really want to hit her because she's bloodied. And if I can hit her, she's going to go down. I bet.
So that is going to hit her.
Amazing. So that's going to be 4. And then I'm going to do an extra 1d6 on that.
Okay.
And so that's going to be a total of 10 damage on Alda Arkin.
Nice. She is not looking great.
Excellent.
That comes to Nick's turn.
Okay.
You got this, Nick.
Okay. As before, I'm just gonna try to cast Chill Touch on Alda.
All right.
So let's see if that works. 15 and then 6 damage.
Gonna hit. She looks absolutely terrible.
Oh my god.
She's still there, but she is not well. That necrotic touch has like eaten away at her neck. She's barely surviving, but she's still. But that look on her face, she's pissed. She's coming for you guys. Nick, are you done with your turn, or?
Give me just a second. Hang on, I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I can
Can
do.
you spend some more sorcery points? Do another. The Chill Touch.
Hang on.
She only has 3 at this level.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
That costs 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. No, sorry, give me a second. I gotta read. No, never mind. I'm not close enough. So that's. I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'm gonna just move 30 feet. Can I even move past them?
Yeah, I'm not that much of a stickler about it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I am gonna move up just to there.
Okay. That brings us to BWL.
Okay, so Bathsheba, was she able to do any damage to the cultist fanatic down there?
Yes.
He's not bloodied though, is he?
Everyone up here, everyone except for that one right there is asleep up here.
Okay. Can I jump down?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
yeah, you can jump down. There won't be any damage. Yeah.
So will I have any movement speed to jump down and get close enough to actually physically hit him with a dagger and then do sneak attack?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I mean, that's what I want to do.
I don't think you should probably actually should by the rules, but let's do it.
Well, I mean, we don't have to do that. If
No,
I
no,
don't
shut up. I
have
shouldn't have
it.
said that. Do it.
Oh, okay.
Here, do it.
There's like a fun mechanic in D&D where if the dungeon master thinks it's cool enough, the rules don't matter.
Yeah, I like the idea of a bush jumping off of that and then stabbing somebody.
Well, I imagine like I have like vines and stuff that are like helping me jump down and fall gracefully, and then like walking there and getting there.
Hang on. I've gotta roll my fucking damage. Shit.
You manifest a little umbrella.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I do like some Mary Poppins stuff. But oh, I'm sorry, Nick.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my health thing because of my curse. I get one health point back.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just didn't want to interrupt anything there.
No, you're good.
All right. Well, I'm going to run up to him and hit him with my dagger. And I accidentally hit it with disadvantage for some reason.
Oh, you got a nat 20 though, right?
No.
No, the first one rolled was the 13.
So the first one was the 7.
It still hits. So you're able to hit it for 5?
Yeah, that's 5 damage there.
All right.
And then sneak attack for 4 damage.
It's now bloodied again.
And so is that my action and my bonus action?
No. Your bonus action can be,
It was his jump. It was his jump
was
down.
your jump, yeah.
Okay, that's still fine. I was just
Mhm.
going to try to heal myself if I could, but all right, that's all good. That's the end of my turn then.
Okay, then that brings us back around to the cult fanatics. This cult fanatic is going to try to run down here next to Alda Arkin and gonna cast. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Here we go. Gonna cast Inflict Wounds on Nick. That's gonna be. Where'd it go? I quit putting this away. Here it is. That's going to be 15.
Inflict Wounds is a melee spell.
That meets my armor, so yeah, that is it beats if it
Wait,
beats.
no, he's right. It's a melee spell. He can't get that far. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. He can't get that far, so he's.
I got your back, Nick. I know you
Thank
can't take an
you.
Inflict Wounds.
And then this one here is going to do Inflict Wounds against Bathsheba. So it's going to roll. Ooh, a 21 against Bathsheba.
Bathsheba can take it.
So that's going to hit. She's going to take 10, 19, 24 damage.
Ooh.
24 necrotic damage.
It's horrendous.
Jeez.
We're level 2.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. And that doesn't get halved either, does it? With the rage?
Nope.
Because it's necrotic?
Yep.
Ooh.
But that moves us on to the cultists that are all either asleep or are trying to run out to go chase the bat still.
Idiots.
So, then that brings us to Bathsheba again.
Okay, so I gotta live in health now.
Yep.
Whip his ass. Make him pay.
Yeah, fuck this dude up.
Yeah. Alright.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Get you
it.
back into
Yeah.
it.
You've got advantage on it, and you get an extra 2 damage.
Nice.
Okay, I hit for 25.
Damn. All right. So what's the damage?
It's 14.
All right. So Bathsheba, you're gonna kill this dude. What's it look like?
14.
Like he just dealt so much damage to you. He like rotted you with his chilling touch. What did you do? What do you do like when you're killing
Vengeance.
him?
Oh, it's like total Mortal Kombat fatality, like
Yeah.
through the there's blood going everywhere. It's wild.
BWL is not green anymore. He's just covered in red. Love it. All right. Cool. Garth,
Okay.
you guys almost got it.
I'm going to take just a couple steps further because I need to get just a little bit closer. So 5. I'll run up here next to Nick. And I will once again cast Dissonant Whispers at Alda and just be like, I think it's time for you to die now. And then I'll just go ahead. You know what?
Is that a saving throw or a hit? Hit? I can't remember.
Dissonant Whispers is a saving throw.
Okay.
I'm just trying to determine if I want to upcast it or not.
She fails the saving throw, so you should upcast it.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if it'll let me, so I'll cast it here and then roll an additional d6. So 10 total damage.
10 total damage. So when you hit her this time, she falls to the ground. Actually, you're taking her out. What's it look like? What does she look like as you're taking her out?
So I say that. I say, I think it's time for you to die now. And she grabs her head because the Dissonant Whispers just, it almost feels like she's going mad as she grabs her head and then it just, poof, it just explodes. And she just falls to her knees and falls over. Yeah. And then Garth's like, oh, well, damn, I didn't really mean for that to happen.
Well, shit.
This is a graphic one, guys.
After that, you hear over the what's it called? Fuck, why can I never remember that? The Sending Stone. Over the Sending Stone, you hear Dolly. Hey, y'all. Oh shit, I forgot to ask. Seldana, what's the name of your bat?
Steve.
Steve. Hey, y'all. I ran into Steve out here. He's got the egg. I see y'all's done a good job in there. Just go ahead and finish everything up and make sure you got Dr. Daniel before you come on out of there.
Oh shit, where is she?
Actually, the music was really nice for that.
Yeah.
Wasn't she like drunk
Oh, wait a second. I forgot
she
she was
drunk at
down
the bar upstairs? I don't remember where we even saw her last.
Yeah, where is she? She mentioned it was happening in here, but we have not seen her.
So remember, she got kidnapped by them at the beginning, 8 episodes ago. At the beginning of this, she got kidnapped by them and brought here in front of you guys.
And she did say it's starting, but we haven't seen her down here.
It's only on the Sending Stone, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember before we went into the time distortion place.
Well, how about we not die first? Then we can look for her.
Well, I was going to say, you also have a Sending Stone to her. After you guys finish this up, you can holler at her.
Yeah, we can holler at her, can't we?
But that was just Dolly just popping in. Hey, y'all, I met Steve.
Steve the Bat.
Poor Dolly.
Who just went last? That was Garth, right?
That was me. The last thing I'll do, though, Nick, you come after me in initiative, right?
I don't know.
I will.
Seldana, then Nick.
Seldana, then Nick. Seldana, I'll give you my last Bardic Inspiration.
Beautiful.
Hey, Seldana, try to be just a little more careful than I was. Got away from me. I think let's not tell Dolly all the details about what just happened, right?
You got it.
Thanks.
I'm filing workman's comp.
Dolly pops in. That don't exist in Faerun.
Does she listen to everything we say? She just listens to everything we say, don't she?
Yeah.
Like Big Brother.
She is a good manager. She's a
micromanager is what she is. She's
not interfering unless she has to.
Mm-hmm. I just don't like the spyware we got carrying around in our pockets.
No, here's the thing. Workman's comp does exist, but remember the HR manager is an actor. So.
All right.
He's like, no, bodies are supposed to be broken that way. That's how it looks.
Actually, that brings us to Seldana then.
Amazing. Because our dear friend has died, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to the guy that's in front of Nick and Garth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be cool, and I'm gonna try to hit him with my crossbow.
All right.
Oh well, does an 8 hit?
You do have inspiration.
Oh,
Bardic
that's right.
inspiration. So it's a D6.
So an extra D6. Okay, that might get me there. So
That is, yeah. If you can get a 5 or more on the D6, you can hit them.
Oh yeah!
Hey, there you go.
That bardic inspiration helped. All right, so that's gonna be 9, and then that's an extra D6 damage. So I'm gonna roll one more D6.
Wait,
it
there's an
kills
additional.
Well,
You're taking it out. What's it look like?
It's fun. It's just an extra one, so 10 damage. She Saldana yells like, "Get down!" and like has Nick and Garth like duck, and she's gonna hold out her bat crossbow on her arm, and she's just gonna like aim it. She's got the hunter's mark, so it sort of looks like one of those like the laser pointer things, but like in the symbol of a bat, and it's gonna point right at its forehead, and she's just gonna go shunk, and it's gonna get right into where the mark was.
Yes.
Also, I want to
it.
say this just because it'll make it cooler. Part of the bardic inspiration for this is when she makes an attack roll, he then has to do a Constitution save to take thunder damage. So I know he doesn't need to, but when it hits, it's gonna make this loud boom. So like just really amplify the impact there.
But because this is a Batman ripoff, it also says boom right over it.
Yeah.
That's
Bam.
good.
Bam.
That's good.
Pow!
Wow. I love it.
So with that though, you have taken care of all the cultists in this room. The ones up here are all lying here asleep. The rest are outside trying to go chase Steve down.
Dolly will take them out in one hit each.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll just
That
sing a
kinda
high
like-
note and their heads will explode.
Hey, listen, I didn't really mean for that to happen. So again, my apologies. I'm sorry that y'all had to see that.
I'm not sorry. I'm extremely proud of you.
I mean, it
Nick's
was-
gonna just pat him on the back a little bit.
He kind of looks around. He lowers his voice. It was kind of cool though. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what? I bet my dad never exploded nobody's head with their high notes. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We should probably go downstairs and check out that big ass telescope and maybe figure out where Daniel is.
Yeah, there's somebody we're supposed to be looking for, right? Oh
Quick
yeah,
question.
the doctor.
Who was it that had the cursed Necronomicon?
Oh, the person.
Is that me? Is that why I take necrotic damage? I don't know. I didn't write it down.
No, you.
I think it's Bathsheba.
No, Bathsheba had the time one.
I think I have
Cursed
blood companion.
Necronomicon is the one that lets you raise dead.
I thought we only found 2 so far.
No, somebody took that because I remember talking about Evil Dead. I have the
Yeah.
lexicon of languages, so it's not me.
Yeah, I've got.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about Dolly purses.
No.
Mm-mm.
First Necronomicon. I have the joke one, so I know I don't have it.
Yeah,
I
I don't
have
have it.
blood
Mine
companion.
was
And that means that BWL has the raised dead one.
no. Mine was +2 to stealth
think-
and +2 to dex saving throws.
I think you offered it to me, and I did not take that one. I took the joke one instead.
Okay. Cool. Well, then never mind then.
Mine was called Tomes of Shadows.
That curse is one that the curse is like it's a sentient book, and it's going to be like, you should use it. You should definitely use it, and it was going to like try to make you raise all the Arcan.
Oh well.
We all
But
passed on that. It sounded
since
like a
no one
terrible
has
idea.
it, You've got 5 sleeping cultists in this room, and the room is pretty quiet now. You could search bodies, search for Dr. Daniel. You could call Dr. Daniel. You could just explore the room. What would you like to do?
I mean,
Do we?
I was going to
Who?
kill the rest of the cultists on my turn whenever it came back around, but whatever.
I mean, the turns are over. The fight's over. They're all just kind
See,
of laying here asleep.
I just want to point out. All right, Zarthus headbutts one guard, and he's public enemy number 1. And no one's going to say anything when this
Well,
bush slits 5 people's throats while they sleep. But it's fine. You know what?
It's
It's
kinder
fine.
this way. They're
Those,
already missing all their parts.
yeah,
well,
but
here's the
those are
thing.
like high school kids being hired at minimum wage to work at a museum.
He
I
didn't
was
do
going
it.
to say
These are
something.
people trying to raise a
Bar-
ungodly god.
Just
Eldritch.
Well,
saying. It just
also,
seems
I
like a
was
double
going to
Just
standard.
say,
I was going to say something. Dolly probably would not like you to do that.
Do it.
So
Take the
do
heat
that at
off
your own risk.
Zarthus.
I think she'll understand.
Who has? Nick's gonna ask around. Who has Daniel's sending stone?
Garth, I think.
I
Oh.
think that was Garth.
Right. Yeah. What was
Garth,
her
you
name
want to try
again?
and ring Daniel?
Daniel.
Dr.
Okay.
Daniel.
Yeah, Dr. Daniel.
A Dr. Daniel.
You kind of hear your own voice echoing from inside the room.
That's freaky. Oh, that's really anyway. Hey, you down here anywhere? I mean, you said to come down. We came down. We, stuff saved the world, killed a bunch of people, which went hand in hand.
She's like, I don't really know where I am. It's some kind of a tube, and I can see out the end of it, but that's about it. I don't really know where else I am.
Did you say a tube?
Yeah, and you can kind of hear her voice both through the sending stone and kind of echoing through the room too.
I think she's talking to me on speaker.
I think we should
What's
check
that?
out that telescope down there. Honestly, that's awful
Yeah.
tube shaped.
I mean,
I
I'd like
think
to
so,
know
too.
what it's looking at, if nothing else.
Yeah. Okay. Nick just wants to go wherever the staircase is because he's too frail to jump down that far.
Can
He
I
wants
ask
to-
a question that is going to sound like I'm being like a nitpicky jerk, but I'm really not. Oh wait, it's not loading. Never mind. I noticed before, yet last time, that the do you have Fog of War on for like the top part?
Yeah, it was going to be a bottom and top, and then
Yeah.
I realized it was more confusing than what it was, so I just covered
Okay.
it all up and just left it just as it
I
is.
noticed that they were pointing in different directions, and I was going to ask if that was intentional. Like, is it some kind of
No,
like?
it
Okay,
wasn't.
okay. I'm not trying to be nitpicky. I was wondering if there was some kind of
No.
illusionary magic going on. Okay.
It was meant to be the bottom layer and then show the top,
Okay.
and then it just was more confusing than what it was, so I just blacked it all out.
You had so many puzzles that now I'm looking for any little inconsistencies. I'm like, it has its secret meanings.
You have us on our toes now.
Well, one puzzle never even got to come up, so that's cool.
Are you talking about the one we just rammed through the wall with, or another one?
We'll talk about it in a second. So Nick, you said you were going to walk down around, and you were going to
Yeah.
come down to the
and
telescope.
yeah, and I want to try to like look through it, but I'm also interested in like if there's anything in the base that looks like it could open, or like any door, like little hinges or anything like that.
When you look into it, it's just blackness. You can't really see anything else. There is a very large wheel on the side that you can crank a small handle, and there's a lot of gears that'll cause the telescope to move, or you can cause it to rotate, or you can make it go up or down.
Can I cast detect magic?
Sure. When you cast detect magic, there is strong enchantment magic centralized right in the middle of this telescope.
Guys, the telescope's enchanted somewhere in the middle.
Everybody comes running.
Yep,
Yeah,
everybody's down there.
Hey, Doc. I'm gonna just say it to see if I hear it coming out of this thing.
She seems much closer this time. She's like, "Yeah, I really need some help. I'm tied up," and you can definitely hear it's coming out of the end of this telescope.
Bathsheba, I'm gonna kind of just. You still got my slippers of web climb on. Can you climb up the side of the telescope and maybe see if you can get the lens off on the end, crack it open or something?
Oh yeah, I'm trying that right now. Here I go, stomping.
So when Bathsheba climbs up the side, the telescope just kind of turns over on its own. You don't have to crank the gear or anything. It just kind of moves on its own. And Dr. Daniel falls out of the end, along with a couple of artifacts.
Hey,
Dr.
we
Daniel
see
is,
you. We see you now. I'm gonna hang up.
Is she
Uh,
still tied up? Is she still tied up?
yes, Dr. Daniel is still tied up.
I'll take my dagger and
Wait, no.
Oh.
Wait a second.
all
I
right.
want to check out the artifacts before anybody unties her.
Yeah, no. By all means, go ahead.
What do the artifacts look like?
Okay, so you will need to look at Discord, because I'm going to link them in Discord, and I'm going to give them to individual characters, because 3 of them are for individual characters. So the first one, oh my gosh, of course I closed everything. What's wrong with me?
Rude.
I know. The first one is going to go to Seldana. And I just shared it.
And gold.
And I'll go ahead and give that to Seldana.
What channel did you put it
You're
in?
doing a DM.
I shared it in.
Oh, DM'd it.
I shared it straight to Wolfkins for some reason. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I was gonna say I have a DM from you. Am I supposed to do something with this?
Silly
No.
goose.
There, I shared it in the Golden Vault.
Okay.
Sorry.
Coat of many colors. Yeah.
I'll
I love
just
that. Do you want me to read it?
Sure, go ahead.
Move it over so we can see.
Woven
Dolly and
from
her
a
nice.
nice little. Woven from a patchwork of vibrant fabric. The coat of many colors is a unique cloak that embodies the spirit of resilience, love, and individuality. Legend says the original coat of many colors was crafted by a loving parent for their child, symbolizing that wealth wasn't measured in gold, but in love and memories. You gain a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while you wear this cloak. It also has chameleon weave. The cloak adapts its colors to match the surrounding environment. This grants the wearer advantage on stealth checks in natural terrains, as the cloak mimics the hues and patterns of the surroundings. Heartwarming aura. The coat emits a subtle warmth and comfort. Allies within a 30-foot radius gain a +1 bonus on saving throws against fear and charm effects, inspired by the wearer's unwavering spirit. This effect also causes surrounding enemies to be less likely to attack you. Resilience of love, once per day. Tapping into the cloak's magic, the wearer can gain resistance to 1 damage type, chosen when activated for 1 hour. This reflects the enduring strength that comes from love and personal history.
I feel like I'm on a game show where they're like reading off like what I'm supposed to.
Oh, a
Yeah.
beautiful luxury vacation.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And this one is going to BWL. Ooh, hold on. This one's going to BWL.
Garden shears of still magnolias. see. Melody's edge. The shear resonates with a gentle hum when swung. On a successful hit, the target must succeed a wisdom saving throw of DC 15 or be charmed for one round, entranced by an otherworldly melody. Harvest Moon Slash. Once per turn, the wielder can perform a sweeping attack that releases a crescent-shaped energy wave. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage and can hit all enemies in a 15-foot cone. Nice. Garden's Grace. The shears enhance the wielder's connection to nature. The wielder gains advantage on nature and survivor checks and can cast Speak with Plants once per day without expending a spell slot. +1 to attack and damage rolls with this magical item.
And then the last one is going to go to Garth.
Oh yeah. Let's see what we got. All right, it's a steel guitar of perpetual affection. I might have to do, that looks all right. I might have to, put some of my own personal flares on it. This one's long, so I'm gonna just kind of give you the Reader's Digest version. All right. Creature that attempts to play the instrument without being attuned to it has to do a DC 15 saving throw or take 2d4 damage. I can use an action to play the instrument. I get all sorts of cool shit from that. Spider climb, visibility, levitate, protection from evil and good, bark skin, cure wounds, and fog cloud. I think he's telling us that I need to do a little bit more curing. This is my favorite part. You can use an action to play I Will Always Love You. Dolly's voice can be slightly heard when played. Any creatures nearby that can hear, understand, and has at least 13 intelligence to understand the deep meaning of the lyrics and complexity of the vocal skills used must succeed in a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, roll a d4. This effect has one charge that recharges 1d4 days. On a 1, the creature gets it. They never heard anything more beautiful, and they drop all current goals and join the Golden Vault. 2, the creature gets it. They've never heard anything more beautiful. They drop all. So those are all going to be the same. They drop all current goals and travel the multiverse in a VW van, seeing every Dolly show they can. Now hold up now. Just Dolly show? They ain't going to come to my show after this? I'm going to play this, and I'm giving Dolly more fans. They ain't going to come to no whatever. On a 3, they stand in awe for as long as I can maintain concentration, which is not as long as you'd think. And on a 4, they lie down their weapon and sing with you as long as I can maintain concentration. This is the perfect thing for Garth's ego, I think. That's it.
Also, in there, in the little pile, are oh gosh, there is a cloak of protection, a firebrand short sword, $250 gold in coins, one ruby worth 100 gold. Tell me if I'm going too fast.
Not for me because I'm not writing anything down. Is anybody else taking
I
notes?
am.
Okay.
I'm taking it.
Thank you. I was playing with my new toy.
Two sapphires worth 50 gold each. A silver chalice with moonstones worth 150 gold.
Okay, now you're going a little too fast. Sorry.
Yep, I'll slow down. I'm sorry.
Two sapphire, 50 gold each, and then moonstone. A chalice of moonstones?
Yep. A silver chalice with moonstones worth 150 gold. And a painted portrait in an ornate frame worth 75 gold.
Okay. Okay.
And then Dr. Daniel's like, I'm so glad you guys came and saved me. You got the egg out of here, right?
Yep.
Yep, it's safe.
I'm really sorry about being so drunk earlier, and I'm really, really sorry about the mean things I said to you guys earlier. It wasn't me, I promise.
No, it's all right. No harm. We all say stuff when we're drunk and we don't really mean. Lord knows I have.
But for our safety, I would like Bathsheba or Saldana, would someone pat her down to make sure she's got no weapons on her?
She's still tied up.
Yeah, she's probably gonna stay tied up too, because I've seen what this place fucks up with people, and I don't really need another person attacking me. I already got blinded once.
I've
Yeah,
done this
it's-
before, and then I'll go and pat her down and untie her at the same time.
She's still got her eyes, at least.
Well, thank you so much. Here, I don't have anything with me, but I know I owe you guys a lot of money. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. This place is awful.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sure
this
is.
place kind of blows.
So are you guys all heading out?
Yeah.
On your way out, the place is empty. Nobody's still there.
Even in the town?
Oh, no, I'm talking about
Okay.
I'm talking about the cult headquarters.
Gotcha. I was like,
yeah,
ooh,
so
that's
you
eerie.
Are able to walk all the way back to, oh my gosh, why is it like this?
Why are we like this?
You guys are able to walk all the way back out to this area with no issue. So you remember this area
Behind the tavern?
behind the tavern? You guys are able to come right back out from behind the tavern. No issue. Nobody's looking for you anymore. They're all out trying to find Steve right now.
Steve's with Dolly. So.
What time is it?
It's probably around like 1:32 a.m.
So we're past the time when our timelines have crossed, so we can probably safely call Dolly.
Right. So, well, Dolly's already hollered at you guys. She's like, she told you she ran into Steve and she wanted you to save Dr. Daniel.
Yeah,
We
so
could
theoretically,
do it without us hearing ourselves over the radio, though. Like, is what we were worried about,
Yeah.
like 2 things ago.
Oh, right.
So Garth, you wanna call Dolly and tell her where we're at, and that we got Dr. Daniel?
Yeah, I'll fill her in.
Hey, y'all.
All right. Hey, how'd you know I was about to? Oh yeah, you listening? So here's the deal. We got Dr. Daniel out. Found some cool shit down there. You met up with Steve, right? So you got the egg. And since it's after midnight, I'm assuming our past selves have now entered into the time loop that we set up the first time we did this.
Oh, Lord, don't be worrying about that time stuff. It's just lazy storytelling. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm just kind of going with what my reality is. So I just didn't really want to. I didn't want to
almost
save the world and then, be the reason the world ended again right after that.
Dolly,
Right.
we're behind a tavern. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, Dolly's like, time travel's almost as bad as a multiverse story. It's just lazy storytelling, and it's lazy. I just don't understand why anyone would waste their time with it. It's just a way to make stories that don't have anything to do with each other fit together. It's lazy.
Agreed, Dolly.
But should we all just look into the camera at Ravnock now? You too, Rav.
Yeah, Dolly, we're behind a tavern north of the river. Look, I would like to get out of here and get to safety, but I'm pretty sure this tavern is full of crazy cultists. So if you want to send some backup our way to extract us, we've got Dr. Daniel. I would really appreciate it.
Dolly says, well, come on in.
Wait, you're in the tavern?
Where?
Yeah, she says, come on in.
Garth's gonna
All right.
put his hand over the sending stone, thinking that does something, and he's gonna be like, Y'all ever get the feeling sometimes she's just fucking with us?
A little bit.
I mean, does that make her different than any other deities on this fucking plane? And then Nick's just gonna trudge into the tavern.
You got a point. And just the others.
4 billionaires.
Nick goes on in,
Yeah.
and Dolly's inside having a shot contest with some of the people you were like with the person that Bathsheba was arm wrestling earlier. She's going shot for shot with them.
BWL is going to turn into a inflatable flailing tube man again and go inside.
Party!
Why is he so small?
Because
he's
all of
only
the
3 feet
sizes were
tall.
off from the actual like grid that Alchemy has, so all the sizes are really just weird.
Yeah. Garth will go in, order himself a Nevi light, and just find a seat.
Yep.
Um,
It's gonna go and find a corner.
And with you guys all going in and having a party with Dolly in the formerly terrifying inn, we will call that the end of this heist or story or whatever we're going to call these little sessions.
I would say that it's still kind of terrifying. I mean, it's still a spooky
Honestly,
ass tavern.
everybody has just decided to abandon their allegiance to the cult in flavor of Dolly.
Well, I mean, there is something terrifying about Dolly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mean for it to happen, but every character I start playing ends up distrusting Dolly by the end of the heist.
She's just too secretive.
Maybe it's a personal failing. I don't know, but I think it would have been better for Garth if you hadn't on the fly given them the history of her and his dad. I was fully prepared to just love Dolly, and then you threw that at me, and I'm like, I don't think he would feel that great about her.
With Dr. Lot.
Oh well, yeah, Mr. Lot, yeah. That's a whole different story.
Oh.
All right, so this is the last stream for a little bit because I'm off next week. For the next heist, we switch the cast up between each one. Who's in, who's out? Do you have that already?
I don't know. I need to talk to other people. So the way I'm going to do it is, since we're so on and off, I'm going to wait until November to pick it back up again. So the first week of November is the next time we're going to do anything. I know Oakland Crow is going to be part of it, and I know Wolfkins will be part of it.
Yeah. Well,
But other than that, I'm going to have to talk to other people and see what's going on.
okay.
So,
well, that's okay. We got to keep the band together with
Yep.
with Nick and Garth here.
but real quick before we go on, next week we'll take off. But the following week, I want to do kind of something where I get everybody, and we can do this part offline. I'd just like to get everybody that's played so far together. Just get everybody on Discord, and we can do the loot situation.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to trade in their loot and stuff like that, and we get the points, and we'll get all
Sure.
that sorted out.
Loot
And
party.
then, if anybody's interested, I'd like to get a couple people to stick around afterwards and do maybe like office drama kind of stuff. That
Yeah.
Oh,
could be
you
fun
know
too.
Kid B will be there.
That'll be
Oh
fun.
yeah, hell yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be
So
Uh,
that one
so-
will
BWL
be
get to
that
meet.
won't be offline. So that one won't be streamed.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. The whole
yeah.
thing can be offline. And then that'll probably be all until November, just because I'm doing 2 games for Werewolfkins Con. So
Yeah. So that leads me into the next thing. So yeah, taking a break from our normal shows for the month of October. It started out as a week, went to 2 weeks, and then I just kept adding games. And I'm like, I can't squeeze all these into 2 weeks. So we're up to 9 or 10 different one-shots, each using a different system. So the month of October is just about spooky one-shots. We've got all sorts going on. If you haven't checked that out, if you guys on here, if you want to check that out, there's a whole channel. If you want to play in any of those, just go in and do the little reaction. We're scheduling some of them, so 2 of them are full right now. A bunch of others could use one more player. But yeah, we've got everything from we got D&D, Call of Cthulhu. We're doing a Dragonbane. We're doing a Walking Dead. I'm looking forward to that
Couple
one.
homebrews.
Broken Tales. Yeah, 2 or 3 different just little homebrew systems. Got one of these micro RPGs that we're gonna run through one of those. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be spooky. And almost all of it's using alchemy, I realized. I like went all in on this. So hey, if you're watching, alchemy people, hit me up. You know, we love you.
Give us money. Or maybe
Or
some free
views.
stuff.
I'll take a alchemy branded hat. Just anything.
I was
People
talking more
wear
about
it.
like a couple of those like packages from their store. That's all I
Oh, yeah.
want.
Oh yeah, I like a little drink koozie. That'd be great. I like the merch. So that'll be going on in October. So all of the normal shows. Although I think we hit a point to where they all kind of wrapped up really nicely. Like Kupo Quest hit right after a big boss fight. Dragonbane hit right before we went out on the next mission. This ended the heist. We ended the Final Fantasy 14 right at the end of that. So everything's at a natural break point. So it just seemed like a good time to take a month off and do some fun one shots. So check that out. The schedule will be a little less consistent. We're scheduling them to hopefully be able to incorporate as many players as we can. 10 Candles, we're doing that one too. I didn't say that one. I'm really excited about that one. So anyway, that'll be it. If you want to hang out, participate in any of that, you can join the Discord. We're still looking for a couple more players if you wanted to, or just wanted to be a part of the conversation. That's where I post most of the updates too. And we have a Patreon. You can join for free if you want to and get some additional content there. I'll run through that later. But just know that it's there.
Separate video.
Yeah, I probably should just make one of those.
Yeah.
And then I'll just reference it.
Well, Werewolfkin's Con, you could convince Psychic and I to put our homebrew systems on there.
I'm going to do that. Thanks. That's a great idea. So it's Psychic. You're doing like a dice-based one, right? And his I think is based on like tarot cards. So that's pretty interesting. I'm really interested to see what he's got cooking up there. He's been talking about that for like 2 years.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Like he's been talking about doing something with that. So I think he's had it in the back of his mind for a little bit. So I think that's all the announcements. So a little bit of a break, off completely next week. Just I've got some business travel, so won't be around. But we'll see you first week of October for some spooky stuff. Don't know what's first yet, but it'll be spooky. Anybody else got anything they want to say? No?
Like and subscribe.
Tell us something in the comments.
Yeah, leave it in the comments if you want. And if you want to yell at us, give us $5, and then you can yell at us.
Yeah.
We didn't make that joke this time.
And Alchemy, give us money.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want from us? What do you want from us?
What do you want from us? We'll give it to you, please.
I'm doing a whole month of just using your platform, pretty much. It's like dedicated. Anyway, that'll be it for us for a little bit. We will see you very soon. We'll see you in October for some spooky stuff, and on the other side for Heist number 3. So have a great night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Oh, he's holding it out. He held it out long tonight.
I was making sure you got it.
Do it again, because I'm still live. So do it again, and I'll just fade.
Bye.